Right now at 10, school consolidation. The Facility Advisory Committee recommends closing 2 La Crosse elementary schools.
And the opioid epidemic in La Crosse has hit a grim milestone. A record number of people have died from overdose this year.
Plus, a new way to donate. A La Crosse food bank has launched a virtual food drive as it gears up for the holidays.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
The Facility Advisory Committee has recommended the closure of Hinchin Elementary School in La Crosse.
News 8 Now's Dua Israr was at the advisory meeting tonight and explains why some members say it's a necessary decision to make.
Evidently some microphone issues with Dua Israr. We are going to try and get that fixed and get back to that story in the meantime. Pushing ahead, the Veterans Affairs Hospital in Tomah is extending an apology tonight for those who have been impacted by false diagnoses.
The U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs Secretary is saying new exams are being offered to those who have been affected. Dr. Mary Jo Lanska, a former neurologist for the VA, was fired earlier this year after allegations she had misdiagnosed at least 650 patients during exams. The hospital says they are currently notifying any veterans who are misdiagnosed, as well as family members of veterans who have since passed away. Those who have been affected are now eligible for a new exam.
And earlier today, the VA released a statement saying they apologize to the veterans who've been negatively impacted and encourage all veterans who were patients of Dr. Lanska to come in for new exams.
Wisconsin Democrats have introduced legislation to address deteriorating conditions in prisons. The state's prison system has been dealing with chronic staff shortages. The lack of staffing has become so severe that some prisons have implemented lockdowns, meaning prisoners are confined to their cells for almost 24 hours a day. That's according to inmate advocates. The legislation would require inmates to get hot showers and weekly in-person visits. Other proposals would mandate that cells be kept at tolerable temperatures. The package of bills does not address staffing.
The city of La Crosse has seen a record-breaking amount of opioid overdoses. 38 deaths so far this year have been confirmed, the highest the city has ever seen. If this trend continues, the city of La Crosse could potentially see over 50 overdose deaths this year, 20% higher than any other year. Over the last decade, Gunderson Health System saw a slight decrease in overdose deaths. That was until the emergency medicine physician for Gunderson Health System says mental health is playing a major role in substance abuse.
The overall need for more treatment are things that are driving it. So some people call it a disease of despair, and so we are seeing all of that kind of play a role in affecting our community.
Gunderson is looking to prevent opioid-related overdoses through harm reduction methods by making Narcan readily available throughout the community.
La Crosse's Hunger Task Force is taking a new approach to make sure no one goes hungry this holiday season.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us live in studio with the latest.
Yeah, Ken and Emily, for the first time ever, the food bank is having a virtual food drive, and it's going to be big.
The Hunger Task Force is on a mission. It's trying to keep everyone fed this holiday season. And this year, it's doing something new.
This virtual food drive is a fun and different way for people to donate to the Hunger Task Force.
Launched on Wednesday, the virtual food drive allows people to shop and donate online. According to Executive Director Shelley Fortner, the end of pandemic assistance and inflation have made things more challenging for the community.
We've seen increased need because of the end of the pandemic assistance, in which everybody got basically the max in their food share, which is food stamps.
People can shop and donate by going to Hunger Task Force's website and pick what they want to buy or how much they would like to donate. The big item the food bank is asking for? Canned goods. Hunger Task Force has seen a shortage in them and are asking for people to help.
Our shelves are getting pretty bare. We give approximately 30,000 pounds out a week to area programs, and behind me you see possibly 5,000 to 10,000 pounds. And so, you know, we are getting a little nervous because it's our role to make sure that these programs are kept stocked. And so we're asking for help in order to do that.
The food bank serves 120 local programs. Fortner's hoping to continue this virtual food drive each year.
We want to make sure that this first kickoff, you know, helps a good number of people so that we know that we can do this year after year with this community support.
One donor says they will match $25,000 worth of donations that are made between now and November 28th. Also, guys, the food bank has received nearly $5,000 coming from its sponsor, 5 Telecom. Ken, Emily?
All right, thank you, Jeremy. The virtual food drive will run until December 31st. Anyone interested in shopping or donating can head to news8000.com.
Yeah, overall, we had a little bit of a warmer day out there today, but we did top the 50-degree mark, and the good news is we have warmer temperatures on the way throughout the weekend. For satellite right now, we just see cloud cover that's beginning to push away, but we do have cloud cover beginning to evac into the area that will impact somewhat of us as we go into the Friday morning commute. As we zoom in, you can kind of see some of that beginning to approach Minneapolis. More on that in a little bit. Otherwise, temperatures overall in the region, we're sitting still fairly comfortable in the 40s to the 30s. As we zoom into the area, some areas have fallen back closer to the mid-30s, but overall, not too bad for this time of year. High temperatures today, a little bit warmer. We actually saw more 50s and getting closer to average, what we should be. So overall, as you step in tomorrow morning, that little weak system could provide a sprinkle or shower towards about 8 to about 10 as we look at Eau Claire. Otherwise, we should have more sun in the afternoon. You see those temperatures getting up to about the low 40s by noon. La Crosse, the same thing. We might see a sprinkle or maybe something else, a shower as we go from 8 to about 10. And then once we get in the afternoon, we should be in the 50s. You'll see we'll be 46 by the time we get to noon. So in all, a pretty seasonable conditional day we saw. Coming up as we go up, we're going to have a dry weekend. We might have even the 60s coming back, which will be nice. And then if we have some more wet weather coming, all that a bit later in the broadcast.
Greg, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, back to our top story now. The Facility Advisory Committee has recommended the closure of Hinchen Elementary School.
News 8 Now, Dua Israr was at the advisory meeting tonight and explains why some members say it's a necessary decision to make.
Ken and Emily, the roughly 25-person committee was established in April. Tonight, only 17 members were present and 16 cast a vote.
Sir, this is not a public meeting for public comment.
Tensions were high at La Crosse's Facility Advisory Committee.
Should we make decisions for everybody?
At the center of the meeting, the recommendation to close one of the district's elementary schools on the south side.
For fiscal reasons, their educational reasons, their capacity reasons.
Since April, the Facility Advisory Committee has been meeting to discuss consolidating the district's elementary schools, a move the district says it has to make after last year's failed referendum.
The demographics are shrinking. We've seen a 22% decrease over the last 2 decades and are projected to see an additional 20% over the next 10 years.
Members voted to close Hinchen Elementary School.
11 out of the 16 would advise we recommend Hinchen Elementary for closure on the south side.
One person abstained.
I truly don't feel comfortable about voting on those 2 schools.
According to official documents, Hinchen Elementary only uses 55% of its building capacity.
We have, a lot of people in the audience tonight that feel very strongly about their schools.
While the recommendation is just that, a recommendation, community members are still voicing their support for their schools.
We're just going to take a 5-minute pause. Thank you.
The school board does not have to take the committee's recommendation into consideration. There will be 2 meetings later this month where the public will be able to comment on the recommendations. We'll have those dates listed on our website, news8000.com. Ken and Emily.
Dua, thanks very much. Coming up tonight at 10, there is no shortage of good basketball teams in the Coulee region. And the women of the La Crosse Does shows us old school play can still lead to some winning results.
All the training is done here on site. You are paired up with a trainer and they will be showing you all the different processes that we do here on site. If you have the desire to grow we have the tools necessary and the training programs necessary for you to succeed.
It's big, really big. It's the Weekend Furniture Blowout at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. This weekend, for 4 big days, we've slashed prices on hundreds of items store-wide. Sofas, sectionals, and recliners from Flexsteel to Core Rest and Smith Brothers. Bedrooms and dining rooms from Daniels Amish and Canadell. Plus the area's finest selection of leather from Stressless and Lazy Boy. You'd better hurry. You won't see furniture of this quality at these prices again. The Weekend Furniture Blowout. It's this weekend only at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Introducing Ultimate Precision LLC, your trusted partner for precision craftsmanship. From interior to exterior, our expert painters bring life to your vision with impeccable precision. Our masonry and building restoration team breathes new life into the old, preserving history for generations to come. We're the masters of tuck pointing, securing your structure's integrity, one brick at a time. Ultimate Precision LLC, where craftsmanship meets perfection. We're here to deliver the ultimate precision.
I started in the shipping department. What I like best about Pilgrims is the fact that if you put the time and energy in to the company and yourself, the company will acknowledge that and invest in you as well. Pilgrims is more than a job, it's a career path.
Basketball season is right around the corner, and one local team is showing their love of the game with no plans of stopping anytime soon.
News 8 Now's Michael Germain has this story.
They say age is just a number.
The youngest is 60.
And when it comes to the lacrosse Does, seeing is believing.
The oldest is 73.
The 14-member squad isn't like most teams you've probably seen.
You have to be 50 to play.
The team has been hooping it up in lacrosse since 2017. And if you do the math, it means this crew has been playing longer than most of us have been alive.
Did grow up playing sports, middle school and high school.
The Granny Basketball League was founded in 2005. The rules are a bit different.
We can only dribble twice. We can't run. You can walk. You could walk darn fast. You can't jump.
That doesn't mean you won't see action on the court.
There's some teams out here that are just out for blood and win, 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 but we're out for fun.
But don't let their sweet demeanor fool you.
This year we took 4th in nationals, and last year we took 2nd in nationals in Prairie du Chien. That was fantastic.
In fact, they've won enough games, the Does are starting to make a name for themselves.
People are starting to know who we are. And when you say lacrosse Does, they're like, yeah, yeah.
Lisa Morgan joined because of a friend.
At first she asked if I wanted to coach because they were looking for a coach.
But she figured out quickly that the sideline was not where she wanted to be.
It's hysterical because my professional basketball career ended at 5th grade, and I'm 5'2". But quite honestly, like within a week or two, I didn't suck. And like people were passing the ball to me, and I actually was able to put it in the basket.
For Carol Zielsdorf, it was about finding something new.
Well, I heard about the league. It was just starting in 2017, and I thought, I need to get out and do something. So I came out and just totally fell in love.
And like the rest of the lacrosse Does, she has no plans of stopping anytime soon.
It's a great form of exercise. It's like a really creative way to get a workout and meet people. We travel and play games at different places.
In lacrosse, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
I'm digging those uniforms.
I know, love the energy as well.
Yeah.
The Does will be taking on the Boys and Girls Club's 8th grade girls basketball team this coming Monday, November 6th. That game will start at 6 p.m.
Still ahead, art enthusiasts are asking lacrosse to fund projects for more public artwork.
The city's arts coordinator says it's something community members have been asking for.
And as we approach the weekend, I'll let you know if some of this more mild air out to the west begins to approach the area. Maybe we get the 50s, maybe even 60 eventually. I'll break all that down in the First Warn weather update after the break.
Dear Sharp Curves, Toyota has more all-wheel drive sedans than any other brand. We got traction, baby.
Get 3.99% APR for 48 months on many of Toyota's most popular models. Toyota. Let's go places.
Menards is your one-stop shop for all your pet supply needs. From leashes and collars to toys and food, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Stock up on Master Paws original dog food for just $28.99 after rebate, or pick up Master Paws cat litter for $9.99 after rebate. If you need it for your pet, you'll find it at Menards, because we know that pets are family, and family deserves the best.
Save big money at Menards.
Signs build brands, create impact, and grab attention. Signorama La Crosse is your full-service sign center. We use the latest technology and highest quality products to produce custom signs, vehicle wraps, banners, wall murals, window graphics, and trade show displays. Signorama La Crosse Design Services will help create the perfect sign to advertise your product or business. We can custom make any type of sign, including box signs, channel letters, custom logos, digital graphics, and directory signs. Signorama La Crosse, locally owned, globally known.
When migraine strikes, you're faced with a choice. Ride it out with the trade-offs of treating, or push through the pain and symptoms. With Ubrelvy, there's another option. One dose works fast to eliminate migraine pain. Treat it anytime, anywhere, without worrying where you are or if it's too late.
Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Allergic reactions to Ubrelvy can happen. Most common side effects were nausea and sleepiness.
Migraine pain relief starts with you. Ask about Ubrelvy. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Dear Sharp Curves, Toyota has more all-wheel drive sedans than any other brand. We got traction, baby.
Get 3.99% APR for 48 months on many of Toyota's most popular models. Toyota. Let's go places.
Energy-efficient windows with beautiful new wood trim installed by skilled carpenters. Contact the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower prices.
The City of La Crosse Arts Board went before a committee hearing this evening to request funds that would help bolster art initiatives in the city.
The board requested $75,000 in ARPA funds, and that would go directly to local artists to help create more public artwork. The funds would also help artists who were affected by the pandemic.
The La Crosse Art Board says they've been holding public listening sessions and that there's a strong desire for more art displays in the community.
We've been hearing from a lot of folks in the community that they want to see more murals, more sculpture, more involvement with the community. Arts and culture brings people together, so that's a piece of it too.
The Finance and Personnel Committee approved the legislation tonight. It will now go to City Council on Thursday, November 9th. We'll have more info on how you can support this legislation on news8000.com.
Well, a heads up to music lovers. We've got the perfect way for you to spend your weekend, potentially. The Midwest Music Fest, back in La Crosse, starting tomorrow.
And some UWL art students created a special art piece to celebrate. Billy the Bigfoot has become a symbol of the Music Fest. He's only ever been seen on paper, though, but now student sculptors have brought him to life right outside the Pump House Regional Arts Center. All are welcome to visit Billy, but you'll want to go soon before the elusive Bigfoot disappears.
Billy is making an appearance as Bigfoot do, so it's a sort of a limited time that you can see Billy.
Midwest Music Fest brings musicians from across the region into downtown La Crosse. The fest starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. and will run until 11. The music starts back up then at 10 Saturday morning and will play throughout the day until 11. And there are a number of venues where you can catch shows throughout the downtown La Crosse area. Tickets available online. We've got that link and more information on our digital platforms. So let's see what tomorrow's forecast might be in store. Will it be good for the spirit of music in downtown La Crosse? Let's find out from Greg.
Well, I think actually it will be fairly nice, actually more typical weather that we've seen. So overall, we still got some cloud cover. You see that system in the Pacific Northwest is beginning to approach us. Really, it's falling apart, but we're going to see some of the cloud cover begin, and that's what we're going to see tomorrow morning. once we're going to get through past that. But otherwise, temperatures should be fairly nice. And really, we're going to have a few showers here going for tomorrow morning. Saturday and Sunday looks less likely. I think Sunday maybe, but really the rain we're looking at now is Sunday night into Monday morning, and there's still some chances even beyond Tuesday and Wednesday, but they're also fairly low and a little bit uncertain. Temperature-wise, we got upper 40s to mid-50s, pretty close to seasonal, what we should be through about next Tuesday. The one exception is it could be Monday where we could top 60 in a few areas, and then a slow drop back to the 40s next week, but we don't see any really cold air mass coming into place. For tomorrow morning, once again, we're going to have just a few showers here. You can see coming through about the morning rush hour. Could be just a sprinkle or a shower. Once that kicks through about noon, we should start seeing the bulk of it push to the south. So once we get past noon, more or less, we're going to see skies become a little bit partly sunny. As we go towards the evening, you see the winds shift around from the north behind that, but still not all too bad. Mid-40s for most of the area, up to around 40 in Ladysmith. And in the evening hour, we'll see on and off cloud cover, but really typical temperatures in around the low to mid-30s as we go through 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So that's what we're looking at tomorrow. Just a slight chance we could see a shower in the morning. Otherwise, really, it's these weak systems that continue to come through in this west flow. None of them are really particularly strong. Here comes one through Saturday up to the north. More cloud cover. There's another one Sunday. Now, that's the one that we are watching that could provide the best shot for rainfall as we go through. And you can see by Sunday, it kind of comes through the area. We see precipitation chances. Really, it's going to be Sunday night into Monday morning. By the time we get to Monday, really afternoon, it kicks to the east. Then we keep an eye on for another one that comes through, looks like about late Tuesday into Wednesday. That one may have to be watched for a little bit more, but there's still a lot of time right now with this pattern. A lot of these systems do weaken fairly quickly. So right now the precipitation chances are still low, but we are looking for some opportunities. The good news with this flow is we tend to get temperatures that are actually fairly nice too. So overall, if you go over tonight, we're looking at temperatures getting back down to the mid-30s. Once again, the cloud cover will increase. We might have a shower as you go through early morning, winds out of the southwest. Then tomorrow, the temperatures are going to boost up to about the 50-degree mark or there, give or take. There'll be cloud cover in the morning. We might see a little bit sun in the afternoon. Otherwise, the winds will shift on to the north. And remember that chance for a sprinkle or a shower probably till about noon. And then we'll see probably some partly sunny skies, hopefully in the afternoon, get those temperatures back up into the 50s. Overall, if we look at Friday, Saturday, we're going to drop a little bit behind that front, but nothing too bad. And then we're going to bump back up. And once again, the 60-degree mark is in play for Monday. If we get in the afternoon some sun come out, and it's that Sunday night to Monday morning time frame when the best chance of rain. It's harder to depict on that one, but that's where we're going to see it. But I think we could get 60, especially further south you go. If it clears up, we could hit it.
That sounds nice.
Overall, looks like a nice weekend.
It is going to be overall, and beyond that, it looks still fairly mild, too.
All right.
So it's good.
We like mild.
Great, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, a big night on the volleyball court. Mabel Canton Volleyball just 2 wins away from punching a ticket to the state tournament. The Cougars needed a win tonight in Rochester to keep that season alive. Rob is in next.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
When you own a Ford, you get more than a vehicle. You get the benefit of having your vehicle picked up for service.
Here for the Explorer. There you go. All right, we'll get it right back to you.
This is U-Mode. All the convenience of owning a Ford, made just for you.
Get away in your home with new upholstery from Black River Furniture Outlet.
Shop our huge inventory of Ashley sectionals, sofas, and love seats. Great discounts on recliners and reclining furniture with power features like adjustable headrest, heat, or massage.
Customize your feel with Best Home Furnishings. Go smaller or go the beast.
Upgrade to power or change fabrics. And if you need a lift, shop our full line of lift chairs. Plus, try out our latest hybrid, gel, and all foam mattresses on a new adjustable base.
Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Get the bathroom of your dreams faster than ever. Call today or go online to schedule your free consultation and take advantage of our 30-day bathroom offer from your home improvement company. That's right, a complete bathroom project from order to installation in 30 days or less. Our team of trained and certified professionals will ensure your project is done right the first time. And on top of that, we're offering no interest, no payments, and nothing down until 2025. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Big night for a couple of our area volleyball squads. Both Mabel Canton and Caledonia have made it to the semifinals of their respective sections. Cougars and Warriors now just 2 wins away from punching their ticket to the state tournament. Let's head to Rochester. Mabel Canton taking on Alden Conger in the Section 1A semis. After losing set 1, it's Kinley Soini letting it rip, getting the kill, trying to start off set number 2 with a bang, and she does just that. Soini gets the hand up here, smacks it down as the Cougars would tie it 1-1. To the third we go now. Mabel Canton trying to do more of the same. Check out Sejal Slafter, the junior, going to work, pounds it past the D. That puts her squad up 2, but here comes Stoini yet again, rising up, getting another kill, another set win to put the Cougars up 2-1. Mabel Canton would drop the 4th, but in the 5th, guess who? It's Stoini again, putting the hammer down. What a night for her. Cougars survive in 5. They advance to the section championship game on Saturday. They'll take on Fillmore Central at 10 a.m. in Rochester. As for Caledonia, the Warriors currently in a war with Zimbrota Mazeppa. Cougars winning the 3rd set to take a 2-1 lead in that match. Last time we checked, this one's in the 4th. Warriors with some work to do if they want to advance to the section championship game on Saturday. Let's go to the pitch. Eagles at home tonight looking to advance to the WIAC championship game. UWL up 3 on Stevens Point at the half. Second half, this would have been a beauty. Sydney Halstead just a bit wide. But later in the half, Chelsea Gale, clean lane, straight to the net. The junior takes full advantage of it. Eagles increase their lead to 4, and they weren't done. Later in the half, Eagles on the break here. Jillian Sawatsky to Natalie Shizzle. Perfect execution from the home team. Eagles soar past the Pointers. 5-0 the final tonight at home. They'll be back at it Saturday afternoon in the WIAC championship game against UW-Platteville. Well, the Green Bay front office made a surprising move earlier this week when it traded away beloved Packers player and fan favorite Rasul Douglas. Many of his now former teammates were also surprised by the move. Douglas came over to the Packers back in 2021. Talk about an immediate impact. 9 interceptions over his first 29 games with Green Bay. And according to Pro Football Focus, Douglas was graded as the 8th best corner in the league this season. Tough loss for the green and gold, and Packers running back Aaron Jones echoing that sentiment earlier today.
It was a moment I've never had like really anybody that close to me get traded. He was actually sitting right here on this corner, and I just saw him and just like, I already like felt it in my heart and just kind of like not broke down, but we start talking. We both shed a few tears. It's been a long journey for both of us. It's tough losing a brother like that.
We'll see how much the Packers miss Douglas on the defensive side of the ball this Sunday at home. They'll take on the Rams. Kickoff is at noon. Let's go to the ice. Wild at home looking to snap their 3-game skid. Devils up 3 until midway through the second. Kirill Kaprizov on the power play cuts the deficit back to 2. Then in the third, Wild still clawing back. Marco Rossi gets his squad closer. He puts it in on the rebound. Wild cut it to just 1, but the Devils pull away. Later in the third, New Jersey goes back up 2 on this goal from Jesper Bratt. Wild dropped their 4th straight, 5-3 the final. Minnesota's now lost 6 of its last 7, so they got some work to do as well. Caledonia's got some work to do. It was 19-19 in the 4th last time I checked. So.
Okay, so fingers crossed. Maybe we'll get an update in a couple of segments.
I'm going to look right after I get off set. Yep.
Sounds like a plan. Rob, thanks very much. We got more news right after this.
Ho, ho, ho! This is Santa. It's time for the Christmas kickoff at Wesco and Sparta, Saturday, November 4th, starting at 11 a.m. I'll be there with my reindeer for special savings and fun activities. That's the Christmas kickoff November 4th at Wesco and Sparta. Ho, ho, ho!
Now, here's your 2-minute take on area businesses, communities, events, and entertainment.
Hi, and welcome to another 2-minute take. I'm your host, Scott Kellerman. Today I'm at the Good Feet store with Michael. Now, Michael, we got a lot to talk about today, so let's start with what can people expect when they come into the Good Feet store?
Well, when you come into the Good Feet store, we want to sit you down and we want to get all your information and see what's going on with your feet, or your knees, or your back, or your hips, or balancing issues. A lot of people come in and they're struggling with work-related issues, long hours on their feet, and we want to get all that information from you, and then we'll actually sit you down, take a print of your foot, and we'll customize and personalize our supports exactly for your specific foot and your lifestyle.
Well, who can benefit from a visit at the Good Feet store?
Really, anyone can benefit, but especially people that are dealing with chronic issues or issues that are really giving them a lot of problems in their feet, in their knees, in their backs, in their hips, balancing issues, like I said. You know, people who are working on hard surfaces for long hours at work, they especially benefit from our products.
What separates you from other places in the market?
What Good Feet excels in is not only do we have this three-step system that offers a lot of versatility for people's lifestyles and their activities and what they're trying to achieve, but we also personalize these arch supports to people's specific physiology, their foot, the length of their arch, versus other brands that you'll go into the store and they'll only fit you with your shoe size. We're fitting you to your actual arch length. And so it becomes a much more customizable product, as well as these arch supports can fit into any shoe at any time, anywhere.
Michael, how can people find out more information about the Good Feet store?
Well, you can call us, come on in. We're here in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and you can visit our website. We have a ton of information there.
Thank you, Michael, for the information, and thank you for joining us today.
Ho, 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 this is Santa. It's time for the Christmas kickoff at Wesco and Sparta, Saturday, November 4th, starting at 11 a.m. I'll be there with my reindeer for special savings and fun activities. That's the Christmas kickoff November 4th at Wesco and Sparta. Ho, ho, ho.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, Nike is out with a new shoe design to help toddlers learn to walk.
Nice. It's called the Nike Swoosh 1. The company says the Early Walker shoe is the first Nike kid shoe to get the American Pediatric Medical Association seal of acceptance.
According to Nike's website, the Nike Swoosh 1 promotes natural gait development, which it says is important for early walkers.
Because you gotta have the
good gait.
The flow too. You gotta have all that swagger from an early age.
I think it's a great brand of shoe to just do it.
Are you big in shoe culture at all?
You know what? I like shoes.
Yeah.
I have a lot of them, I think.
Probably more than me. I got like
I used to be
4.
a Nike snob, but I've been branching out to different running brands lately.
Okay,
yeah.
Christmas idea right there.
Right.
We'll be right back after this.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
The day we've all been waiting for is finally here. Sunday, November 5th is Buzzy's 45th annual 12-hour sale. Get the best deals of the year for 12 hours only from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Furniture pricing is drastically reduced with over 50% off select products. Save $500 on this best-selling Sealy mattress. Now only $899. Get a $300 gift with Tempur-Pedic mattress purchases. Plus hourly giveaways, prizes, and so much more. Don't miss out for one day only at Buzzy's Home Furnishings in Viroqua.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Corporate travel can come with surprises, and it's about time your hotel works for you. What's that? You forgot your toiletries? Holiday Inn has you covered. From the delicious breakfast served hot and ready to helping you relax. Need a good workout? Let our staff do the heavy lifting. Our state-of-the-art workout facility will get you in and out before your next meeting. Holiday Inn Express in Onalaska, taking customer service to a whole new level.
It's Hy-Vee's Super Snack Sale this Friday through Sunday. Save big on snacks like Fritos, Cheetos, Hostess multi-pack snacks, Hy-Vee potato chips, Goldfish crackers, Ritz toasted chips, granola bars, and more. Plus, save with everyday perks prices and get members-only prices on snacks like Cheez-It crackers, Oreo cookies, and Frito-Lay multi-packs. Don't miss the Super Snack Sale this Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
With Bygoff and Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer. You get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Bygoff and Rohde, Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
All right, we have a little fun game there, if you should recognize that one, right? Those are actually all temperatures across the U.S., but guess what ours is? 52. So we're going to have clouds, some sun, so overall that's going to be looking good. But this weekend, overall not too bad seasonal temperatures. We might get 60 on Monday, so that's the good news. Once again, Sunday night and Monday is probably the best chance to rain. We'll see it. But overall, pretty nice 7-day forecast, 8-day forecast.
Yeah, looks good.
All right, quick update on Caledonia.
All right, Warriors won the fourth set, 27-25. They're winning the fifth right now, 7-2. So
best of luck to them. We'll see you tomorrow.